Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. The shiner's from a bike accident. I promise I feel a lot better than I look. So welcome to your weekly rune reading. The sun's moving into Leo on the 22nd. Happy birthday, solar return, all you Leos out there. This ignites bold truth, radiant presence, heart-led expansion. It's time to stop hiding and start living in your light. Right away with this week in Mercury retrograde, starting on the 18th, our voice and purpose may feel tangled. We're called to speak with truth, not just in volume, but led with the heart, right? Not with the ego. That's where this rune reading will guide us. So the ancient symbols cut through the noise to reveal what's essential, to release, embody, and where you're called to rise. And for deeper connection, we've just started this HŌLD group. It's called the HŌLD. And there are bi-weekly gatherings, the first and third Sundays of each month, called the Path and Pulse. And those are on the first and third Sundays again at 3 p.m. in person and 7 p.m. online or Zoom, all Central Standard Time. So let's take a deep breath, tune in, and here's what the runes have to say. Welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here, Leo. Let's jump right on in and get your rune for the energetic past. Here we have Solilo. Happy birthday. Happy solar return. I know it's a little bit early in this week, but I know your solar return, you're excited for it, is coming up. So your energetic past also with this Solilo, a lot of the sun energy. This is your ruling heavenly body, Leo. So a lot of sunshine, blessed energies, feeling lucky, feeling abundant, feeling blessed, feeling just all those awesome energies that the sun brings, right? The sun's light shines on everything and everybody without reservation in a healed aspect sense, right? Like not in a very egotistical way, not in a very bragging way, Leo, which sometimes you're misunderstood as that. Gotta just have to say that, but that's fine. You just shine and you just be your badass self anyway, Leo, because this is coming up on your season. Beautiful heart expansion type of energy here coming up. Let me know in the comments below what resonates here with you, but also check out that description box below for more astrological information, and also the group information is in the description box. So right now you're in the rune of Anzus in your energetic now position. Anzus is the antenna rune. That's that rune of communication, divine downloads, prophetic dream work. A lot of dreams could be easier to remember right now. Your claircognizance, clairaudience, clairsentience, all those clairs. I think there's like 5 clairs that you can definitely be more in tune with. Or maybe you're downloading and receiving new spiritual gifts. A lot of clarity comes along with this. A lot of intuitive healing comes along with this. A lot of increased intuition as well, like ESP almost. So taking what resonates, leaving what doesn't, Leo. In your energetic future, near future, we have Therizos. Therizos is like that Thor's hammer, that lightning quick strike where you have this beautiful good luck sunshine energy. You're carrying that with you into your birthday season. You're getting all these downloads. You're really taking in a lot of information and remaining grounded with. Remember, when that line is straight down in these runes, that's very grounding energy. Okay, and through that you get to take very informed and energetic action in the near future. Therizos, Thor's hammer, is that lightning quick strike. Remember, it can build, it can destroy, or it can protect. That's totally up to you, Leo. So let's get the rune for your energetic influence right now. Divine masculine healing. Okay, divine masculine aspects. So yeah, not coming off as an egotistical self, right, Leo? Coming off as your divine masculine healed self, where you're just presenting, you're just almost like stoic about it, or you're just kind of just resolute to the point where this is fertile territory. You know this is fertile territory. Okay, Ingwas here is that successfully planted seed in the fertile territory. In the divine masculine sense, that's coming from a place that seed is in that fertile soil and it will grow, right? So planting seeds is a beautiful thing. And so you could be doing that right now. You could be mentally planting seeds. Regardless, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is beautiful, fertile ground. You know, like you feel like you're getting a lot of this fertile, like connection energy with Sowilo and divine downloads, and you're itching to go. I know you are. I can feel it. I'm a Leo rising myself, so I know you're very much looking at your birthday season, your solar return season, as when you get to do a lot of this action, Leo, and you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But being in aspects of divine masculine is a beautiful influence when you have Ansus as well. And yeah, remain grounded here is your advice. Remain in your faith. This is Algiz. Algiz is the elk rune of the Elder Futhark. And this is, again, very grounded. That's that divine defense with the antlers that are the built-in divine connection and protection. So this could be like a challenging aspect where you're called to be just like, I'm here, I'm myself, I'm a badass, I'm just putting one foot in front of the other, like the majestic elk planting its hoof in the tundra, like letting out the bugle into the morning air, that you could see the steam coming out of its mouth when it does that, and it knows like it has no predators. It's going to be just fine. It just lets out his bugle, right? So yes, there are wolves and things like that out there that do, yes, on the weaker or the older or the diseased other animals. But regardless, not splitting hairs, you are in your faith. So that's like, I like to call that the George Michael room, where you got to have your faith, baby. You got to have your faith, baby. So you're given to yourself with a lot of these grounded aspects, a lot of this information you've been receiving, Leo, and you're being divinely guided through it, and you don't have to convince anybody of this. You're just showing up, being you. And that's beautiful. What do you have for the outcome here? Outcome is beautiful nurturing energy. Yeah. Okay, so this is the birch goddess's rune of that successfully planted seed is growing. That's the birch. That's the like empress energy as nurturing that evolving energy, kind of like a mother's love when we're children and throughout our lives, the type of love that our mothers give us evolves, right? And it needs to, because we evolve. Our needs change, right? And yeah, we all change. So that is going to evolve, and that is going to be beautiful nurturing here for you in the future. A lot of familial style nurturing. So this could be actually you visiting family in the future. This could be you beginning new things with that healed sense of like community, that healed sense of like tribalism, collectiveness too, I dare to say. But I want to say that this is more just beautiful blossoming and growing of yourself. Now that hammer is in the future. Don't let that chop down your tree, right? But that hammer, again, it can build, destroy, or protect. What are you going to do? Are you going to build with that birch tree and with your nurturing in the future? Beautiful when we are in our faith and we remain divinely guided, Leo, that we can take those actionable steps with our healed aspects of divine masculine moving forward. This is also a reminder that you have aspects of divine masculine and feminine in all of it. All of us, we all do, right? It's that balance that always needs to be met, right? Beautiful stuff here, Leo. Let me know in the comments below how this is resonating here for you, but this is going to be one heck of a kickoff to your birthday season. Okay, wow. I was going to do a little spiel, and Divine gave me a whole bunch of cards, so we're going to get some clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Divine, straight from Source, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul, Leo. So let's see what Divine has to share with you for today's Divinely Guided Rune reading. What message of clarity does Leo need to hear? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Service. I feel good when I can help others. Yeah, if you don't know what to do, be in selfless service of something or somebody else. Plant, a person, or a pet, or like an animal, right? So let's read more about this service card. All right, Leo, let's get to the page. Okay, again, it says, I feel good when I can help others. One of the most evolved gifts, Leo, is that a soul possesses is giving of its self. And that's what you're going to be doing, and you're looking forward to it. You're just shining like your bad self. This is awesome. So, okay, there's a reason why it feels good to give. It's because your soul resonates with that vibration. Your soul should be aware that it might currently be in a situation in which it needs to be fulfilled on higher levels. And this can only happen through the attribute of humbly serving and supporting others. When you can share your gifts with others too, Leo. That's beautiful stuff. Put yourself in a position in which you can benefit another soul in any way possible and demonstrate unconditional love towards others. This might mean bringing yourself into the heart space and letting everything you involve yourself in come from an attitude of giving freely with no strings attached. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all your thoughts, actions, and deeds. And remember, I said this is going to be a huge heart expanding season for you, Leo. And here's the card calling us out and affirming it. Okay? Again, I'm going to read that last sentence again. You have to learn to direct your green heart light energy through all of your thoughts, actions, and deeds. Look around and see where and how you can serve another. Perhaps one way you could be asking is a friend, just asking a friend if they need any help. You can clean the room, or just don't even ask. Just do like an act, something that shows that you're thoughtful and that you care. If you're not sure, again, like I said, help a pet, help a plant. Just be an act of selfless service to another being, and you will get definitely your guided next steps there. Beautiful reading here for you, Leo. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.